What's up, glowliners? Get ready, because we're kicking things off with a story that has everyone talking. The assassination of Charlie Kirk has sent shockwaves across the nation, and we're diving deep into the immediate aftermath and the calls to honor his legacy through faith. Next up, we're heading into the wild world of Hollywood. Remember Charlie Sheen and Jon Cryer from 2.5 Men? Well, it turns out Jon Cryer was part of Charlie Sheen's new documentary, but Charlie Sheen didn't personally ask him to be involved. We've got the full story on why and what Jon Cryer had to say. And the fallout from Charlie Kirk's assassination continues to stir up controversy. We're talking about a New Jersey hospital nurse who claims she faced retaliation after reporting a doctor who allegedly celebrated Kirk's death. This is a story about speaking out and the consequences that can follow. Finally, we're circling back to the legal drama surrounding Charlie Kirk's alleged killer, Tyler Robinson. The death penalty is on the table, but the legal path is incredibly complex, especially with pressure mounting from major political figures. You absolutely need to hear this breakdown. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Political assassination rocks the nation. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk, a prominent voice and co-founder of Turning Point USA, has been assassinated. This shocking event occurred during an event at Utah Valley University, leaving a nation reeling and sparking immediate calls to honor his legacy. His friend and The Charlie Kirk Show executive producer, Andrew Calvert, joined Sunday Morning Futures to discuss the global response and emphasize the importance of continuing Kirk's work through faith. Calvert highlighted the profound impact of Kirk's passing, not just on his followers, but on the broader political landscape. He spoke passionately about Kirk's dedication to his principles and the void left by his absence. The discussion delved into how his supporters are grappling with the loss and finding solace and a path forward, suggesting that faith and continuing his mission are key to truly honoring his memory. The assassination has intensified debates about political rhetoric and its consequences, making Kirk's legacy a focal point for national reflection. The public reaction has been immense, with many expressing grief and outrage. Analysts are weighing in on the implications for political discourse in the United States, while many of Kirk's supporters are sharing their personal tributes and memories online, emphasizing his impact on their lives and beliefs. The conversation around political violence has been reignited, with many looking for ways to ensure such tragedies are not repeated. But this story is far from over, and the legal ramifications are just beginning to unfold. Next, we're diving into the intense legal battle surrounding Charlie Kirk's accused killer, Tyler Robinson, and the fight for justice. Hollywood brothers, separated by more than just the screen. In a surprising twist, Jon Cryer revealed he was part of Charlie Sheen's new documentary, but Sheen himself didn't personally ask him to participate. Sheen recently shared in an interview that he didn't have Cryer's correct number, leading the documentary's director to reach out instead. This detail highlights a surprising distance between the former 2.5 Men co-stars off-screen, despite their iconic on-screen chemistry. Sheen elaborated on the situation, explaining that while he apologized for the lack of personal contact, he was deeply moved by Cryer's honest and compassionate contributions to the documentary. Cryer, reflecting on Sheen's struggles, theorized that a deep-seated lack of self-confidence fueled his addiction battles. Sheen found these words incredibly insightful, likening the experience to being in a therapy session with Cryer, admitting that he'd felt unworthy of his success his entire life due to a lack of formal education and a constant inner voice of doubt. Fans and critics alike are buzzing about this revelation, with many reminiscing about their time on 2.5 Men. The candid discussion about addiction and self-worth has resonated with many, sparking conversations about mental health and the pressures of fame. It's a tale of fractured relationships and candid revelations in the world of entertainment. But the drama doesn't stop there, as we uncover a serious claim of retaliation against a nurse who spoke out following the Charlie Kirk assassination. Speaking out comes with a price. A New Jersey nurse is at the center of a legal storm, alleging retaliation after she reported a doctor for allegedly celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Nurse Lexi Kuenzel claims that after witnessing and reporting Dr. Matthew Jung's comments, which she felt violated the Hippocratic Oath, she faced disciplinary action from Inglewood Health. Kuenzel's lawsuit details that she confronted Dr. Jung about his alleged remarks, questioning how he could reconcile his professional ethics with celebrating the death of a nonviolent speaker. According to the complaint, Dr. Jung responded by offering to buy lunch for the offended staff. Kuenzel reported the incident to management and later shared her experience on social media. She claims that following her complaint, she was suspended without pay and later informed she would be fired, though the hospital has stated she was not fired and that any suggestion she seek other employment was not official. The lawsuit alleges that Inglewood Health violated the New Jersey law against discrimination and the Conscientious Employee Protection Act, creating a hostile work environment. The hospital maintains that both the doctor and nurse were suspended to allow for a thorough investigation. Dr. Jung is reportedly no longer listed on the hospital's website. This nurse's fight for justice highlights the complex fallout from the Charlie Kirk tragedy. And speaking of Charlie Kirk, the legal proceedings against his alleged killer are intensifying, with the death penalty now a major point of contention. Justice for Charlie Kirk, the death penalty debate ignites. As the nation grapples with the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, the legal fate of the accused killer, Tyler Robinson, hangs in the balance. The 22-year-old faces serious charges, including aggravated murder, and the possibility of the death penalty looms large, especially with political pressure mounting from figures like President Donald Trump and Utah Gov. Spencer Cox. Robinson was apprehended after a 33-hour manhunt, and while charges are pending, the state's pursuit of capital punishment is a complex legal puzzle. Utah law allows for the death penalty in aggravated murder cases, but the process is intricate, requiring specific notices within 60 days of arraignment. Failure to meet these criteria means the case would proceed as a non-capital first-degree felony, potentially leading to life in prison without parole. Both Cox and Trump have publicly voiced their desire for Robinson to receive the harshest sentence, underscoring the political dimension of this case. The public reaction has been intense, with widespread calls for accountability. Legal analysts are closely watching the proceedings, noting that Utah rarely pursues capital punishment, with only 2 executions in the past 2 decades. Robinson's trial is expected to draw significant national attention, making it a pivotal moment in the ongoing debate about political violence and the justice system. This high-stakes legal battle is a stark reminder of the gravity of the situation. And that's just a taste of the massive stories we're covering today. All right, Glowliners, let's do a quick recap. We covered the shocking assassination of Charlie Kirk and the calls to honor his legacy. Then, we dove into the surprising update on Charlie Sheen and Jon Cryer's documentary connection. We also brought you the story of a nurse facing retaliation after reporting a doctor for controversial remarks about Charlie Kirk's death. And finally, we broke down the intense legal battle and death penalty debate surrounding Charlie Kirk's accused killer. Did you catch all of that? Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss a beat. Like this video if you found it informative, and let us know in the comments which story you found most impactful. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.